what's going on. They're like abused children, where they think if I just go along with the abuse, maybe it won't get any worse. And of course, history shows that, yeah, when you go along with being abused, it is going to get worse because abusers don't know how to control themselves.
We need a headline at Infowars.com and an article explaining that we have the Stockholm Syndrome. And you know what that is, Mike.
Absolutely. And, well, it's abused child syndrome, where the abused children will work to protect the abusing parent and to defend them and to justify them. And that's exactly where we are with a huge segment of the American population. And I think the government planners are relying on that. And they're figuring that if they start to abuse us more and more and more, that people will just say, oh, please, you know, I'm being a good American. Don't abuse me anymore. I won't say anything. I won't complain. And it's a classic abused child pattern.
Well, it's like kids I would see getting beat up when they got off the school bus, putting up with it, and the bullies came like flies. Not me. Bullies ran when they saw me because I'm like, hey, you may be bigger than me. You want some? I mean, I don't understand the love of cowardice, the love of rolling over. I don't have courage. I am just not a slave. I'm a real human. I'm ready to stand up. Hi, this is Alex Jones. Did you know that the global elite are now storing non-hybrid seeds in secret storage vaults near the Arctic Circle? Did you know that in a real meltdown, non-hybrid seeds can become more valuable than silver or gold? It's true, seeds have outperformed even gold and silver before in this country, and it's possible that could even happen again. So our friends at Solutions from Science have put together the perfect mix of non-hybrid seeds. They call it a survival seed bank, and it can produce an endless supply of nutrient-dense food for you and your family. And here's the best part. These seeds have not been genetically modified in any way, and you actually get enough seeds to plant a full-acre crisis garden. So visit them today at survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com, or give them a call at 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365. Remember, in a real crisis, non-hybrid seeds are the ultimate barter item. This is Alex Jones for survivalseedbank.com.
Is your computer running slowly? Thinking about buying a new one? Don't waste your money. Your computer could be infected with spyware, malware, viruses, registry errors, spam, and pop-ups. You don't need to buy a new computer. Just go to doublemyspeed.com and find out what's slowing your computer down.
Double My Speed totally cleaned up my system and increased my speed.
Doublemyspeed.com increased the speed of my computer from the very first day.
My computer was on its last leg. Now it's like new again.
Get your free diagnosis at doublemyspeed.com and keep your computer running fast. Your free diagnosis at doublemyspeed.com is easy and fast.
It's the best you could ask for. Outstanding, and my computer is running faster than ever.
Find out what is slowing down your computer with a free diagnosis at doublemyspeed.com. Don't waste your time with your slow computer. Get your free diagnosis now at doublemyspeed.com. That's doublemyspeed.com.
Heart-related health problems affect millions of people each year. Maybe you're one of the many who suffer from issues related to angina pain, high blood pressure, congestive heart failure, unbalanced cholesterol, irregular heartbeat, or clogged arteries. There is a solution that doesn't involve expensive prescription drugs that only mask the problem and leave you with horrible side effects. If you are ready to live your life free of sickness, pain, and fear, live your life with increased vitality, energy, and youthfulness, and experience your body healing itself, then you're ready for Heart and Body Extract from Healthy Hearts Club. Heart and Body Extract has a 23-year proven track record of using certified organic herbs that make up an excellent formula to balance and support the heart and circulatory system. In as little as 2 weeks, you can feel amazing results when your 2-month supply of Heart and Body Extract today. Call 1-866-295-5305 or go to hbextract.com.
His website's whatreallyhappened.com. My websites are infowars.com, prisonplanet.com, infowars.net, prisonplanet.tv. Then we have bibliographies online at followtherepublic.com or .net, theobamadeception.com, whatistheendgame.com, where we document everything we claim. We have to stop rolling over to this tyranny, stop capitulating to it, ladies and gentlemen. And I do see people waking up. I do see people getting angry. And Chertoff and others already made the deals to some numbers that are as high as $9 billion for these scanners and other systems. I mean, this is just outrageous to see them out in the open doing this, making money, enslaving us, Mike.
It is. It's just absolutely, it's very depressing to see. But you were talking in the last segment about standing up and saying, I'm not going to be a slave anymore. And I keep thinking about what is the institution that we have in our society that is always teaching us to be on our knees and to turn the other cheek and not fight back. And it seems to be organized religion, which may explain why they get all these tax breaks from the government. And it almost seems sometimes like religion, or organized commercial religion, is definitely on the side of the government, where they're working to try and talk us out of fighting back against our
clergy
oppressors.
Response teams. Faith-based initiative in the last 9 years has completely taken over all the denominations, and we got the secret documents. Now mainstream media admits it. The preachers are training their flocks, quote, for martial law.
Yeah, render unto Caesar and all the rest of that. So we need to recognize that those churches, they're part of the problem. They are not working for the freedom of the people. I think one of the popes once said there never should have been a Bill of Rights because God does not grant to man rights of freedom of speech and freedom of movement.
Unbelievable. And now the Pope's calling for a global tax for the environment. It's just world governments being openly called for. I mean, this is just outrageous.
It really, really is. The only good news is that the failure of the when pigs fly flu to become the scourge that it was promised, the failure of the human-caused global warming agenda, those were two of the three pillars on which the foundation for global government was being built. So they're in serious trouble right now because the credibility of global government is very damaged. People are not seeing it as a blessing and a benefit. They're seeing it as the enemy of their own personal freedom. And so I think people are starting to dig their heels in, but they need to get angry. They need to find out whatever it is that's in their diet or their lifestyle or whatever that is persuading them not to be angry. They need to understand that anger is a defense mechanism. It is a survival mechanism, and they need to start getting into that because anger is going to give you the energy and enthusiasm to do what needs to be done to secure your freedoms. Government never makes you free. You have to take your freedom from the government.
Well, expanding on that, you're right. They've tried the fake global warming. They're still moving forward on that, but they're damaged. They tried the fake swine flu. That blew up in their face, a big disaster for them. All this news in Europe of indictments and corruption at the UN, fear-mongering it with companies to make money. And so they're falling back on terror, but it's come out that Ridge, the last Homeland Security head, admitted that it was all fake and done for political purposes. We have the facts. We have the proof. And for all of you yuppies and people that haven't spoken up or people that are awake who haven't gotten involved, you better do it quick, folks. This is serious tyranny we're dealing with. This isn't your mama's tyranny. This is a high-tech, really vicious tyranny. And don't say you weren't warned. You know, in the end, we're going to win, Mike, even though things are going to get a lot worse, because you and I and countless others have planted the seeds of truth. And people ignored us, but they now remember what we said, and now it's triggering. They're waking up. And that's why I think we have a good chance turning this around if we offer people the alternative of a free society, an open society, and really document what we could be instead of what we're becoming.
Absolutely true. And the main thing is people are recognizing the government is lying. They're looking for somebody to tell them what's really going on. And, of course, they're coming to our radio shows and our websites.
Mike, you're awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. Keep up the great work, and it's good to be working with you and exposing and developing this boycott of the airlines and others to stop these naked body scanners like we stopped the global warming fraud and the flu fraud.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
What's your home worth? How can you compare local real estate agents? And how do you get MLS listings for the entire country? If you're thinking of buying a home to take advantage of the tax credit or selling your house, you first need to see an incredible website called HomeGain.com. HomeGain.com will help you find a realtor to buy or sell a home. It's so easy, and best of all, it's free. At HomeGain.com, you can compare realtors anonymously, receive customized proposals, see consumer reviews, then select the best realtor for you. Go to HomeGain.com and get an instant home value estimate. View comparable homes and check out street views. HomeGain.com has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and contains a wealth of information, like their home improvement tool that helps you determine which home improvements to make to increase your home's value. See the top 12 home improvements right now at HomeGain.com. That's HomeGain.com. Look for Max, the Orange HomeGain Gorilla, to help you find a realtor or with any other real estate needs you might have at HomeGain.com.